I'm sorry guys, but like seriously, these past 2-3 hours have been filled with nothing but bad luck. Like, I finished this battle. I had it exporting, and my laptop fell, turned off, and I lost the file. I kept getting interrupted by my family when I tried recording, got nothing but bad opponents on Showdown, and when I finally got a battle, everything was lost. I apologize if I don't seem in a good mood. I honestly really do want to upload another video for you guys today. I understand if you don't want to watch this, but if you do watch this, just please leave a like for honestly the hours of work that I'm putting into just this one battle. I would greatly, tremendously appreciate it if you guys could just leave a like. Just thank you for those of you who will watch this, and big thanks to those of you who will actually leave that like. And I had something I wanted you guys to comment about, and that was regarding the new tier changes that happened. For those of you who don't know, Durant, Doublade, Virizion, and Shuckle, those 4 Pokemon actually got moved out of NU. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Obviously, leave a comment down below and let me know. If you are subscribed to my boy Richard, the Canadian Wildfire, you will know this team. It's his team, and the general idea behind this team is to Tail Glow with Volbeat, Baton Pass to either Sigilyph, Pyroar, or Swallow, and just sweep. That's really the basis behind the team. Then we have especially defensive Seismitoad for Stealth Rocks. I still don't know why Richard has Ice Punch, but he has Ice Punch. And then finally we just have Shift Tree for Sucker Punch priority and to defog. But yeah, that's the team. Also, these two have substitute just because of Sucker Punch from Shift Tree. You can sub up on the Sucker Punch and then just proceed to go from there. And then Boomber Swallow. This is actually a huge threat. I've known about Spec Swallow for weeks now, guys. So yeah, don't think I'm just now discovering it. But yeah, with that being said, let's get this. Alright guys, so we got a battle here, and the Uber Noober. I know this dude. I've heard of him before. Anyways. Let's see, leads. I'm not really too sure. Sock could be an issue if he has Sturdy, so I gotta watch out for that. Sneasel could be a bit of a problem, gotta watch out for that as well. I might lead off with my Pyroar, as odd as it might sound, because if he does lead off with Sneasel, then I can kind of keep it in check, as he turns out to have Sturdy on this, yeah. I'm just going to make the safe switch into my Volbeat, to be honest, because I don't want to risk him possibly being Scarfed. Holy Jesus, that does too much damage. Good lord. Well, I'm actually going to go for the Tail Glow this turn, as he goes for the close combat, and he gets a high damage roll. That's actually a little bit annoying, but I can bring this in now, and I might just Air Slash, to be honest. But I kind of want to substitute, because I'm thinking he'll bring in Magneton, but he brings in Camerupt. And I'm going to hit him with a Side Shot, because I feel he's especially defensive, because I believe that's what most Camerupts are. As I get off a good amount of damage, he's going to go ahead and roar me out into my Seismitoad, which is really good for me, seeing as now I should be able to get up my Stealth Rocks, hopefully. As he does predict that he's going to go for his own rocks, which I'm fine with, because I want to force him to defog as opposed to me defogging, because I can use that free turn to my advantage. And I'm going to take this chance just to go for the knockoff, as he predicts that probably and stays in and goes for the Earth Power, which is fine by me, seeing as now I will be able to just go for the Earthquake and knock him out most likely. Because even if he brings in Pelipper, that shouldn't be too big of an issue. But yeah, the fact that he got a higher damage roll with that close combat means I had to lose my Volbeat, which really sucks, but what can you do? And the whole idea behind the team was to Baton Pass with Volbeat. So that's a little bit frustrating. But his best switch-in should probably be Sneasel. Although I should be able to live any attack from Sneasel. If he brings in Magneton, that means he most likely has Hidden Power Grass, so I can watch out for that. As he brings in the threat. The question is he going to go for the close combat? I feel that he's not going to CC, so I'm going to make a bit of a risky play and bring in my shift tree. That happened to rhyme as he does close combat. Okay, completely destroy my logic there. And now I can just bring back in Sigalith. And would it be more beneficial to just air slash? I think so. Yeah, because he knows I have sub. So he's going to bring the Pelipper. Hopefully this is a 2 KO, and it is going to be a 2 KO. The question is, though, if I sub, will that be worth it? I'm going to make a bit of a risky play and go for Substitute, predicting him to want to go for like Defog or something, as he unfortunately just makes the better play and he goes for the Scald. But it's fine though, seeing as I will be able to knock him out with the Air Slash now. Unfortunately though, he does get a free switch into that Sneasel, which could be a bit of an issue. Yeah, and Sneasel is actually extremely, extremely fast too, which is really scary. I need Sigalith. I'm going to switch into Swallow, as odd as it might sound, because I need Sigalith more than I need Swallow, to be honest. As he's able to just easily knock me out. And now I can switch into my Pyroar, possibly? Yeah, because I should be able to just safely go for the Flamethrower. Because I should be able to live any one hit, because Sneasel doesn't have the best physical attack stat around, and Pyroar does have a decent bit of bulk, plus nothing on his team safely switches into a Flamethrower anyways. So let's see what he wants to do. If he fodders this off, that'll be really good for me. I mean, I also could have brought in Seismitoad, but I don't know if Earthquake would have knocked him out, so Pyroar is the more aggressive play, in my opinion. But I'm just going to pause until he makes... So he decides to bring in the Sigalith. That's going to be an easy 2 KO. I'm not too sure why he brought this in, though. That was a little bit odd. And I can just safely Flamethrower once more, as I'm able to easily knock him out. I know I'm not going to knock out Sock. I know that for a fact. But I could sub until he gets to minus like 3. Hold on, let's see. So Flamethrower does 55 to 66. What about minus? Although did these not go to consideration? Oh, oops. So he would have to be a minus 2 in order for me to knock him out. What about minus 1? Minus 1 is damage rolls. But yeah, I'm gonna sub. I think that's my best play to do right now, as he does close combat. Because Hyper Voice, yeah, so they're gonna guarantee to do the same amount of damage. So I'm gonna Flamethrower. And I get a crit. That crit might have mattered, it might have not, depending on damage rolls. So yeah, we're in a good position. Good thing I substituted, because if I didn't, that might have been really bad for me. Yeah. Whoop. Wrong damage calc. Anyways, he brings in the Magneton. What if this is a Scarfer? What I could do is fodder off Sigalith, maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna fodder off Sigalith, see what he wants to do, as he over-predicts. Thank you. And now I can just Heat Wave. Yeah, okay, good. I was very close to staying in, but I also thought he might Volt Switch or Thunderbolt, so I thought that going into Sigalith was the better middle ground play to do so. But no, he still has a chance to win with that Sneasel. So good thing I did not go for the substitute there, because I was thinking about subbing, but I thought that would have been a little bit too risky. Sneasel is honestly a problem. That crit didn't matter because I am life orb. But yeah, apparently this team can still function without baton passing because Sigilyph is still quite the threat. And I have been trying to not use Sigilyph as much because I know some of you guys don't like me like using all this like standard stuff so much. And I can understand that because I do want to try out different things and still have fun with the tier. But yeah, he's going to be able to knock him out, and it honestly just comes down to Seismitoad living. If Seismitoad should actually be able to live, the worst he can do, yeah, is crit me. So let's see. It's a moment of truth. I'm actually a little bit worried. Don't freeze! Oh, thank you, and that is going to be a good game. He had a pretty good rating. Okay, so that actually did kind of put me in a better mood. So hopefully you guys still enjoyed this. But unfortunately, I really didn't get to show off Volby because of that second high damage roll with close combat. Because I would have definitely baton passed to Sigilyph and just wrecked shop after substituting. But yeah, this is a fun team. I definitely do plan to show it off some more. My boy Richard's link is going to be down in the description. So feel free to go check him out. And with that, guys, as I said, make sure to leave a like. Leave a comment telling me how you guys feel about the tier changes and with that being said, I'm gonna go play some Mario Kart 8. So yeah, later, buddy.